Let's look at the full picture. Cybersecurity firm, 4 million in revenue, sales and marketing was 28%, about $1.12 million. Both gates were red. Lifetime value to CAC was 3 and change to 1. Payback was at 11 plus months. Churn was at 18%, and no-show rate was at 45%. So let's look at it 18 months later. Revenue went from 4 million to 6.8 million, which was a 70% growth increase. Sales and marketing spend went from $1.12 million to $952,000. Only $168,000 reduction, but 15% less. S&M as a percentage of revenue dropped 14%. Here's the math most founders miss. Of that 14-point improvement, only a fraction of that came from actually spending less money. The rest came from revenue growing 70%. That number did all of the work, not what we were taking away from our ad spend and marketing budget. That's the principle here. Sales and marketing as a percentage drop when revenue grows faster than your sales and marketing spend. You don't need to slash the budget. You need to make every dollar you're already spending work harder and let the revenue growth that creates bring the percentage naturally downward. So how did they do it? 3 phases, 18 months, 1 system. The sales and marketing diagnostic doesn't start with where can we cut? It starts with what is broken. Phase 1, months 1 through 6. Fix the unit economics. Get the 2 gates green. This firm's churn was 18%. That's an LTV problem. They implemented a 30, 60, 90-day onboarding program. Added quarterly business reviews, assigned dedicated account managers. Churn dropped from 18 to 11%. LTV jumped 50%. Then they fixed our no-show rate. SMS confirmation, 3-day booking window, pre-call questionnaire, quick time to lead. No-show rate, 45 to 18%. Same ad spend, double the actual conversation. Phase 2, months 7 through 12. Optimize the funnel. Do a channel audit. We cut the meta ads because it wasn't performing the way that we needed to. ROAS 0.9 to 1. We cut most events. $6,600 cost per lead. We shifted our budget to Google and referrals and launched a formal referral program. Referral source clients went from 25% to 40%. Phase 3, months 13 through 18. Scale what works. We scaled Google Ads hard, pretty much by 25%. Referrals hit 48% of new business. We hired another salesperson. Revenue grew from 5.5 to 6.8 million, while sales and marketing spend actually decreased slightly. 3 phases. Fix economics first, optimize your channels, scale what works third. The sequence matters because every phase builds on the one before it. That's one business, but does the same roadmap work when the diagnosis is different? Here's a company where the gates were already green and the problem was completely different. What happens when unit economics are healthy but sales and marketing is still too high? An IT service company, 7 million in revenue, sales and marketing at 24%. But here's the difference. Both gates were already green. Our lifetime value to CAC 5 to 1, payback 5.6 months, churn 8%, unit economics was sound. The problem was the funnel. Our sales qualified lead rate was at 48% and our no-show rate was 35%. Close rate was 28%. They were spending efficiently at the unit economics level, but leaking everywhere else in the conversion process. So they skipped phase 1, the gates were already green, and went straight to the funnel fixes. Pre-qualification form, took SQL rate from 48 to 72%, SMS reminders, and a 3-day booking window, dropped no-shows even further, as well as quick turnarounds and time to lead fixes. It took it from 35 to 15%. New discovery framework improved our close rate from 28 to 36%. The friction here is worth noting. The pre-qualification form cut total booking calls by 40%. Our marketing team panicked. We're killing our pipeline is how they came to us with it. But the calls that happened were solid. They were 3 times more likely to close. We had more closed deals from less activity. It took 6 weeks for the team to trust the data over their feeling. Then they shifted 30% of paid budget to referrals and content. Referrals matured to 55% of new business, and we hired 1 more rep. 12 months, sales and marketing from 24 to 15%. Different starting point, different diagnosis, same roadmap, same principle. We optimized, we didn't cut. So when do you know when you're done? When do you have permission to pour gas on the fire? There's a specific moment when sales and marketing shifts from fix this to scale this. 3 conditions. All 3 must be true simultaneously. Condition 1, sales and marketing at or below 15% of revenue, or clearly trending down with healthy unit economics. Condition 2, LTV to CAC at 4 to 1 or better. Condition 3, payback at 6 months or less. Most businesses have one of these, some have 2, very few have all 3 at the same time. But when you do, that's when every additional dollar of sales and marketing spend generates a predictable, profitable return. That's when you really want to scale aggressively. The cybersecurity firm hit all 3 at month 18. IT company hit all 3 at month 12. Different timelines, different starting points, but the same destination, a growth engine that's efficient enough to pour fuel into without burning cash. The thing with both of them is that both increased revenue and profitability while we were working through the fixes. And that's what the sales and marketing diagnostic builds. It's not a cost-cutting plan. It's a growth engine that when you get it right, allows you to scale exponentially. That's the entire sales and marketing arc of the 60-15-15 framework. From the 15% rule to unit economics, funnel efficiency, channel optimization, referrals, and the roadmap that brings it all together. Fix economics, optimize the funnel, and scale what works aggressively. 2 numbers of the 60-15-15 done. Gross margin and sales and marketing. 1 to go. G&A, the silent margin killer hiding in your overhead. That's where we're going next. If you want us to build this diagnostic in your business, links in the description, 15 spots a month that we do for free, just so that we can work out whether we can actually help you or not.